So I don't sleep with a pillow, right? I realise that a lot of people's posture these days, especially youngsters, is like this. They're literally on their phone like this, okay? Look at the angle of my neck. They're on their phone like this all day, right? When they sleep with pillows. So what's their neck doing? It's doing that. People in old pensioners' home, do you know why they're like that? Because they have nothing to do all day apart from sit up in their bed with 400 pillows, okay? That's why their back's arched. An old person has fuck all to do apart from sit in his armchair and watch the news all day. What's the position of the armchair? So, people have bad posture because their back is spent more time arched than in a straight position. So, how can you counteract your back's position when you spend most of the day sitting down, most of the day on a computer at work, most of the day on your phone like this, most of the day laying in bed with your pillows, and your whole posture is literally 95% like that? I'll tell you why. How? Your brain is the heaviest part of your body. So when you lie back on a pillow without a pillow, you literally have the whole weight of your spine in your head area like that. When you're sleeping like that. My head is back on that pillow and my spine in the middle has no choice but to eventually flatten out too. Let's just say I'm like that, okay? And my head is this. If I do that, for the purpose of the video, is the middle of my spine. My black nails, because I'm gay. I'm not gay. My black nails is my brain, right? Imagine I'm used to doing that. I'm going to do that for the first time. Now this is going to eventually, it's going to flatten out. The weight of my head on that pillow over years is eventually going to do this. It's going to flatten out. 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 When I did this, after, spending my whole life with pillows, I remember going to work. Yes, I did work. I was a waiter and I was bending down, getting the glass tray. I couldn't bend down. I was in so much pain. Why was I in so much pain? Because my back, for my whole life, 21 years of it, was like that. And all of a sudden I was sleeping flat on my back. My muscles along my spine had to change profoundly. As a result of them changing, I was in pain. So much pain, I couldn't bend down. I remember I literally felt like a stiff cock. I couldn't bend down because it was so painful. Eventually my posture got used to the straightness and it changed and it adapted and I wasn't in pain anymore. So now when I walk around, my posture is bloody brilliant. As a result of that, I don't get backache. Now think about it. We're supposed to sit up straight. Most people, they're slouching and their back's like that. If you stand up straight for a small amount of time, even if you're like reaching up to get something from the cupboard, your back muscles are going to stretch. It means you're going to get pain. The same as if you bend down and don't support yourself, you're going to get pain. Now with me, it's the opposite. If I bend down, because my back is so used to being straight, if I don't support myself like that, right? Or if I don't squat like that, or bend down like that when I'm putting cutlery in the dishwasher, I get backache. The opposite to people who get backache when they just do normal tasks because their posture is so shit. As I've just said, if you've got a shit posture and you like reaching out the cupboard to clean the cupboards out, your spine is flexing like that when it's normally like that. So it's going to ache. The same as when my back is always straight and I bend down, it's going to ache. So I only get backache when I don't support my back. I don't get backache. I used to get backache all the time. So this is massively important for people who get backache. We're not supposed to be standing like that. We're supposed to be on all fours as apes or standing up high to reach the fruit from the tree. So we're supposed to be standing up or on all fours or lying down. We're not supposed to be sitting. We're not supposed to be running. We've evolved to standing, right? When you if you were to hang me from my top knot, hang me on like a rail, you'd see that my neck, my spine does that, and then the coccyx does that, which is exactly the central point of my top of my spine, my coccyx, even though it does that, okay? And then you've got the rest of my body. We would hang a certain way. Now the aim is to sleep, mimicking that hanging position. Eventually your spine will adapt to that new position, the same as when a dog is sleeping in a ball, its spine starts to curve. If you look at your dog, you'll see that it sleeps in a certain way and its spine is curved that way, and it won't sleep the other way because it's Spine's fucking curved that way. So, also, it means that your chest and your ribs will expand. Imagine you're on your back like that, and your ribs are expanding, right? When you're like that, your ribs are closed up. You'll be able to breathe better. You'll be able to breathe more, breathe clearly, deeper breaths. If you've got sleep apnea, or you struggle to sleep, or you wake up doing this, or you snore, it's all to do with the position of your head and the position of your neck. Now, I believe that people snore because when they're on a pillow like that, you're basically, you're closing off your throat when you're at that position. Watch this, ready? Throat is open. Now listen to the difference when I'm like this. Now, you might not be able to notice much difference in the sound, but there is a difference. And there is a difference between how much air you can breathe in when your neck is closed like that, the same as when I'm talking, I sound like a gay frog, versus when I'm talking like this, and I'm opening up my lungs and my diaphragm. So, when you lie on your back, your lungs will open out, you'll be able to breathe better, you will snore less, you won't wake up during the night because you can't breathe. Your spine will just flatten out, you'll have less back pain, your whole body will realign itself. You're just basically going back to the basics of nature. What else was I going to say? I also noticed that when I sleep on my back, I don't wake up at all. And when I wake up, I get up. I noticed that when I sleep on my front, for some reason, I will always wake up during the night and turn onto my back. Which is basically my body's way of saying, you shouldn't be on your fucking front. Because you're crushing your lungs and your ribs, and your face is like that, and you're getting ulcers from your teeth against the pillow, and your neck is like that, so you wake up with a bad neck, and as a result of having a bad neck, you can't do things like that way, which stops your body from doing things equal because you've got so much pressure this side and it's out of balance. So, and you know, often we'll sleep on our side and yet we'll toss and turn. We're not supposed to sleep on our sides either. Just sleep on your back, you know. Caveman days, just laid on our back. Couldn't lay on our front because how uncomfortable was that on our face? We'd lay on our back and we'd sleep. Maybe a head to the side like that. Okay, I sleep with either that way, or that way. But when you're sleeping on your front, flat on your fucking face like that, you're gonna have a bad achy, like massive achy neck. And regardless of science out there, I'm just simply telling you what I do and how it has benefited my life. End of the day, it's not about what people say is right or wrong, doctors say right or wrong, Google says right or wrong. It's about results. It's about, if you follow what I'm saying, are you getting results? Is it the result that you want? If it is a result that you want, do it. If it's not the result that you want, don't do it. I'm simply telling you what I have done, what works for me, and if it works for you, fantastic. To summarize, sleep without a pillow. Now, I'm somebody who does things to the extreme. I literally went from, say, 2 pillows to 0 pillows. Maybe that's why I got backache. You can choose to go from 2 pillows to 1 pillow, to a towel maybe, and then straight to no pillow. That's up to you, okay? If you can bear the pain, great. If you can't, go down gradually. 2 pillows, 1 pillow, towel, t-shirt, nothing. You will slowly realise that you don't get backache anymore. But you will also realise that when you don't have correct posture and you bend down and you don't support your back, then you'll get pain. The reverse of if you had shitty posture and you were just reaching up and doing something, you're going to get pain. It's the opposite, but in the best way possible. But your back is only going to seize up and get worse. If you are like that, your back is only going to stay like that. And as you get older, your joints seize up, the synovial fluids get less. It's harder to flex. It'll be harder to reverse that. So you want to reverse that now. Let your body set that in stone. So when you are 80 years old, you're like that. Because right now what's happening is people are like that. And they're only going to get worse. They're only going to use more pillows. And as they use more pillows, the spine will get like that. I used to joke and say we're coming chimps again. We're going to end up on all fours. Literally on all fours like this, on our phones like that. Okay? It's not a joke. Evolution will do the complete opposite, right? Everything resets itself. Evolution will literally just do what it used to do. So lay on your back, go down from 3 pillows to 2 pillows to 1 pillow to a towel to nothing. You'll breathe better, you won't snore, you won't wake up during the night as much, you will have less back pain, and you will find that you sleep so much better.